Don't wanna get closer. If you're playing with my mind, it ain't fair. Don't wanna spend my energy. Give my attention if yours ain't there. I don't wanna give you the best of me. If you're just gonna give the rest, you see, I don't play the long game unless I'm your end game, babe. Don't you do it to me what you wouldn't want somebody to do to you. Follow the golden rule, we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing, the one you wanna call when you're feeling low, if I'm not the only one you're kissing, then I don't care, I don't care. The one you're looking for in the crowd, the one that calms your mind when it gets too loud. If I'm not the one you want around, then I don't care, I don't care.
I love that song. I'm so glad I found that
I
song.
like that opening.
I know.
So
Me
cool.
too.
So cool.
Everybody likes a party. And Sandra Bullock's in it.
Oh, I know.
Oh, don't give me an inch. When I found out what the actual laws were for YouTube for using clips from movies, I was like,
Yay.
I know exactly what
Jelly
one I
bean.
want. They're in my head. Hello, everyone. Hi, Allie. Hi, Jelly Bean. Hi, Myrtle. Hi, VCat. Hi, Nomi. Who am I missing? Hubby? I think I got everybody. Y'all keep moving. Oh, thanks for being here today. I don't feel like doing makeup. I love y'all, but I do not feel like doing makeup, so we're going to have a bitch session instead. We are going to take a break, and we're going to cancel next week's makeup tables, get our footing. We just have to find our footing and figure out where things are going to be hitting and where. And we'll keep you all up to date in the Discord channel, so just make sure you pay attention to that. Don't worry about the makeup. Thank you, Allie. It's pretty bad when you don't feel like wearing the makeup, you know?
Yeah.
My inner drag queen is hurt, but she will be okay.
If anybody wants to join us, the link is in the Discord.
It is.
Under the makeup table tab.
And you're more than welcome. Guys, you're more than welcome too. You don't have to ever have men and women, neither of you all ever have to have worn makeup or will. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
Thank you, Nomi. Yeah, Allie, you should join the Discord.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Myrtle.
No cooperating today? Yeah, I feel that. Oh, the puppy loves his mama.
Yeah, Grammy's getting kisses. Look at
that that little tail just goes a million miles per hour. So cute.
He's a happy boy.
So we do have some excitement. We have Vixie tonight, which is open table, and everyone is more than welcome to join. And that's in our general chat, which is the coffee house. And also we have Gaming with Vixie. Don't starve together. Yay. I don't know what table we're playing. If Cupcake plays, we'll be doing a training session. If not, we still might be doing a training session. I don't know. You never know with us.
Jelly bean.
The thunder rolling in the distance. Oh, it's one of the best sounds. Oh, I'm excited. I watched the new Marvel movie Doctor Strange,
Oh.
The Madness of the Multiverse, and it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It
Oh.
was very disappointing. But Thunder and Love is coming out, which is the new Thor movie.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
We haven't seen a Marvel movie since the second Ant-Man.
I love it.
I'm
I watch it
behind.
every night.
You what?
I watch Ant-Man like every night. It's my favorite one.
Oh.
I love heist movies. So
Yeah.
Ocean's 11, 12, 13, Ocean's 8, Sneakers,
Did you watch Tower
both the
Heist?
Ant-Man movies. Oh my God, I love heist movies.
Did you watch Tower Heist?
Yes. I love heist movies. I just love them. They're my favorite. When I watched Ant-Man, I realized that's why I loved it so much. I'm like, this is a heist movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this.
Look at that tail.
The rain will wash away what was. It's true.
Yeah.
You and Dane are going to have the house to yourselves? You mean you get to play Don't Starve together without extra? Without extra?
They get to do something. They get to do something.
You get to do whatever you want as quickly as you can when you can.
Well, there's no kids.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wake up.
Wake up. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's asleep. Wake up. I got needs. We're terrible. I love it.
Yeah.
We're crass. I love it. Don't say that to Jelly Bean. Don't say it too loud. Something will happen. You jinx it. It's true.
Fun fact 60.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's asleep. Wake up. This day and age, women got to do what they got to do. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the dog is barking again. Be quiet.
Are you
Oh,
drinking your Circle?
me? Yeah.
Yeah. What flavor? Tropical Punch. Watermelon.
No, it's actually empty. Almost.
Oh.
I need to
So
put
you're
a
drinking
milk in it.
water.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really want watermelon.
I know. I'm drinking watermelon strawberry with caffeine in it.
I mean, that's the one I want. Watermelon strawberry.
Yeah. With
That's
the caffeine
the
in
one
it.
I want. Yeah. Yes. Because that is like one of my favorites.
It tastes like real strawberries.
Yes. Yes, it does.
It tastes like the wild. It tastes like the little wild ones to
The
me.
watermelon tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like real watermelon. It tastes like a Jolly Rancher, which
Is
I
it
love.
worth
Don't
it?
get me wrong.
If you are thinking about getting one,
I just posted a link to a
There
discounted
you
one in the Discord in the main chat. I think it's $18 for a starter kit. Is that right?
yeah.
No, $8.
No,
It's
$8. Yeah.
for a starter kit
With her link.
with my discount link. Yeah. It's Friday.
Yeah.
We're cooking.
I love mine. I
love
it
mine
every
too.
day.
And honestly,
I don't buy the coffee though.
I don't care.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't care for the coffee one. I personally don't like the any of the citrus ones.
How do you
But
join
I'm
Discord?
really particular. How do you join the Discord? There's a link in the description below. You just hit that link and it will run you through whatever you need to do. If you need to download Discord, it will show you how to do that. If not, if you already have Discord on your phone, it will take you straight to Planet Flipside Coffee House.
We are an 18 plus channel.
Ellie's is over 18.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we are. She's like, yeah, so am I. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm 34. Yeah.
I'm 42.
48.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, my doctor thought I was 48 today. She kept saying, "You don't look 48." I said, "That's because I'm 42." And
I've been
she
watching
cracked
RuPaul.
up
I've been talking
laughing.
about this a lot, but I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'm on like season 8 or something. And this one drag queen's 52 years old. She doesn't look it,
Wow.
but I think she's had a lot of surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. She is 52, and she looked like she was like 32.
Wow.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
They can do amazing things with plastic
Yeah, I
surgery.
remember because I used to work on Fifth Avenue here, and
Yeah.
Fifth Avenue here is a lot like Fifth Avenue in New York. It's where all the money is, you know.
Oh.
And I
Oh.
used to work in a hair salon, so these women would come in after they've had their tucks, and it was atrocious. It was
Ooh.
the scars, the drainage, it was terrible. I was like, why would anybody do? But now
Hi, Chrissy.
I see stuff you can't even tell. You can't even see scars.
Yeah, things are
It's
getting
amazing. Hey,
better.
Chrissy. Catching up with me going, I said I'm not going to age anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'm not one of them. I don't care. It's a number.
Yeah.
It's half the time, depending what costume I'm in, I have people tell me I'm anywhere from 20 to 60, depending on what I'm doing with my makeup. I'm a catfish. It's my job.
Mhm.
So, yeah, when I do lollipop or sweet tart, a lot of times people are like, "You're in your 20s." I'm like, took me 3 hours to get there. 3 hours in the correct lighting.
The correct lady.
I'm not
Uh,
Benjamin Button. You know, I've never watched Benjamin Buttons. I know what the storyline is. I know
I
what you're
started
referring to,
watching
but I
it,
never watched it.
and I started watching it, and I was like, "This movie is strange. I
Is
can't
it
finish it."
I think I started watching it
This
once,
is
but it was
weird.
slow. It was kind of
Yeah,
slow. Like,
that might have been what it was. It was just
I'm
slow.
bored. I get bored really
Join.
easy. Yay!
Yay! Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
See, you're so
cute.
sweet. Until I said, or here's the other thing: when the younger people on this channel, like who are in their late 20s, early 30s, start saying like pop culture references here on the channel, and I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking
I
about.
have no clue.
Like the first time they brought up Jeffree Star to me, and I was like, who? And they were like, what? Shut up. I had no clue who they were talking about. I researched it afterwards and figured, oh, he's a guy who wears makeup and is really like famous for a guy who wears
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah.
He's not even a drag queen. That's what I said. I'm like, he's not even a drag queen. He's just a guy who wears makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
I love my queens. It's slow to watch. Yeah, I don't do slow movies. I don't. That was In the Mouth of Madness of the Multiverse or whatever it's called. The new Doctor Strange movie.
Uh-huh.
It didn't move along well.
Okay.
And I don't think they chose a genre. They should have chose a genre, and they really didn't.
Mm,
It was lacking on a lot of levels. I was
mm,
disappointed. And
mm.
Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
So that was really disappointing for me. I used to read all the comics. Like, and I could pick out like some of the stuff they did from some of the different comics,
Mhm.
but it wasn't cohesive enough. I was like, pfft. And I was excited when it was Cumberbatch that they cast as him because he looks like him. He looks just like him. So I was like, oh yay, and he can act, yay!
Mhm.
And then they did that.
I'm gonna
He
have
was
to
so
watch
good.
it because I don't.
The Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, thank you, Nomi. I appreciate that. It's this nose. It's a Cabbage Patch Kid nose.
It's adorable. So cute.
So funny.
I
See,
did a
well,
painting once.
on one side of my family, we don't age gracefully. We just get old. And
Oh.
then on my mom's side of the family, it's like, you're young, you're young, you're young, you're young, you're ancient. It like hits all on one birthday, like your 75th birthday or something. It just, you become the old crone in the cabin somewhere with, hunched over and the long crooked nose.
Yep.
That's just the way my family ages. It's weird. It's like my
Yeah.
mom does not. People always think we're sisters, and like real close in age sisters. And we're like, I'm like, she's my mother. She's like 21 years older than me.
Right.
And I'm old.
Yeah. People used to think me and my child were sisters, and
I
that
could
my
totally see it.
mother
She looks so much like you. It's
and that
unreal.
my mother was our mother.
Yeah.
Like if we were all three walking somewhere, they would say, do your daughters want anything? They would.
And she'd be like, "That's my granddaughter."
Yeah, I know. But my mother also dyes her hair.
I remember for the first time I came down to Florida by myself, I took my mom out for drinks because I was like 21, 22, somewhere in there. And I took my mom for a drink at the bar because she hadn't been out since she moved down here. And I'm like, come on, I'll take you out for some drinks and dancing. She's like, no. And I'm like, yes. Come on. We'll have some fun. So this guy starts hitting on her. And I'm laughing because she's oblivious. It's like, whoom. She's right over. She doesn't even get it. And I look at him. I said, what you doing? He's like, your sister is amazing. I said, my mother is amazing looking. And he's like, I said, buddy, she is old enough to be your mother. Back off. Dude, because my mom was like, she had no clue.
Yeah.
And I knew the minute that I said he's hitting on you, she would have become so uncomfortable. She would have just gotten uncomfortable and we would have had to leave. So
right.
I nipped that in the bud while she was in the bathroom. I'm like, dude, what you doing?
Yeah.
And he left. I embarrassed him well. He went, bye-bye. We did get a couple free drinks out of it, though. I have to admit.
Oh, that's good.
The rainbow hair one is fairly new. I haven't got her fleshed out, but thank you. I haven't got a name for her yet either. But yeah, she's a fairly new one. That wig was gifted to me by Dakota. Dakota gifted me that wig.
Oh.
He got that off my Amazon shop for me because
cool.
he wanted me to do it. He wanted a rainbow character, so that's what I've been working on that one.
Cool.
Yeah, they look just like you. People don't think I'm as old as I am. That's because you don't look as old as you are. But that's great. It's a very Gen X thing, too, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Gen Xers tend to look a lot younger than they are, like in general.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I don't know why exactly, except for, the pent-up rage or the nonchalant not caring, because we got both.
Yeah.
It's the, okay, whatever. We have a lot of that in the 80s and 90s. We had a lot of, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's all going to burn down anyways. We'll build later.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, we didn't think we were going to make it out of our 20s.
Yeah.
So we just didn't care. We
Right.
didn't care about anything. And then when we did, we were like, wait a minute. What just happened?
I know.
We have to adult now?
We have to
What?
adult now. Why?
Who thought that was a good idea? Yeah, it's like, who cares? You can't take it with you anyway. A lot of us have that kind of money problem, though. It's like, we get it, we spend it. It's like, tomorrow might not come.
I know. Oh.
Yeah, Dakota. I think Dakota knows.
I don't know.
I think he came to one of the shows this week and found out. But I'm sure he'll call me if he needs to talk. I know him.
Yeah.
He's been my internet son for a couple years now.
Yeah.
So, he goes out of touch with me just like a real son. He'll go like months without talking to me, and then he won't shut up.
Right.
Just like a real son. It's awesome.
But he won't shut up. That's funny.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, you got a little tickle. You got a little tickle there. I
Happens
had
to the
one of
best of
those
us.
earlier.
I hate those. Dakota. Dakota is Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, he comes. He's the skinny kid with the really dark hair that kind of goes to the
He looks like he's 14, but he's really 19.
Very
True
skinny
story.
and pale.
He's got a very baby face.
Yeah, he's very pale and.
Okay, DoorDash ordered. We're having Subway.
Subway.
I'm having a public sub after the show.
Oh, that sounds
it's roast
good.
beef. It's very delicious.
Oh.
I already ate half of it for lunch. I'm eating the other half for dinner. It's my favorite.
I had my doctor's appointment today, and I lost 5 pounds since March. I don't know how I did it.
You drank water.
Yeah.
You drank water. I swear to God, it fits everything. Drink the water.
Drink the circle.
Hubby says my knee hurts. Drink the water. Have fish oil.
Maybe that's it. That's probably because I started taking that, and
I really want Chinese. I bought Chinese food the other night, and it was terrible. It wasn't what I wanted at all. It was fishy smelling. I love shrimp, but it smelled fishy.
Oh,
No, and I didn't order shrimp. I had ordered chicken, beef, and pork with vegetables and white sauce. It's like Buddha Delight when you put meat in it.
That sounds good.
They didn't send me that. They sent me like something trio, which was beef, chicken, and shrimp with a brown sauce.
That sounds good too.
And the brown sauce, I think I'm allergic to something in it because this whole side of my face swelled up.
Oh my gosh. Scary.
I only took one bite of the chicken too. Just one bite.
Wow.
I said to hubby, do you want it? And he goes, not really. It doesn't look appetizing. He eats all the stuff there, just with it put together. He's like, I'm like, I guess we're throwing it out. I felt so bad. I'm terrible about throwing out food. I hate it. I hate throwing out food.
Yeah. Well,
and so I felt, but I can't eat it. I'm allergic. The doctor's bill would be more expensive.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you gotta
44 bill. He looks like he's only 20 salt and pepper beard.
Sometimes I have to throw food out too. It just happens.
It's terrible.
That's what it is.
I try to pay attention. Like I don't hold anything for more than a week because I've worked in so many kitchens, and that's in my brain that you only keep it for a week.
Yeah.
Then it's gone. And sometimes I forget something's in there, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
That was in there.
Yep.
Hubby looks really young for his age too, and he's starting to get salt and pepper and a couple fine lines here and there.
Oh.
But he does look younger than he is.
Ever since I had the hysterectomy, my hair has been turning gray, like just so much. And I'm like, oh, I keep shaving.
When my hair doesn't curl, when it doesn't curl up, because my hair can decide to be very stick straight or curly. It used to be curly all the time, but it isn't anymore. But when it's like straight, it looks really gray, like lots of gray. When it curls up, it looks really dark.
Huh.
It's weird. It's very weird.
It is weird.
But I think the straight thing is because I don't think the gray hair is curly.
Oh.
Because it's like a whole different reality. It's thicker and it's wirier.
Oh, okay.
In texture, and it's white. My gray hair is like white.
Oh.
It's not dirty brown or silver. It is white. First time I found one, I thought, what was I sewing? I thought I had a piece of thread in my hand.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? 2 stripes about 1 inch wide and left and right of my widow's peak. That's what I want. I told them all to go here. or my temples. Or my temples. I don't care. Just all of them need to migrate into one spot.
That would be so cool if you had a gray widow's peak or a white widow's peak.
My great
That would be
grandmother's widow's
so
peak never
cool.
grayed.
Oh,
Her
really?
widow's peak stayed black, and the rest of her hair
Okay,
went
that would be
white.
cool too.
And that's what I said. I said I wouldn't mind having grandma's hair. That was some wicked cool hair. She was like the nicest Cruella de Vil I ever knew.
Oh.
She was beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful. You don't eat leftovers? I know a lot of people like you. I don't understand them, but I know a lot of people like you.
My poor daughter, when I was cutting her hair, she has a widow's peak.
Yeah.
And so I was shaving her head like she asked me to
Uh-huh.
before she went off to her summer camp.
Right.
And I went to shave the front part and she's like, "Oh no, don't shave off my point," she said.
My point. It's one
I'm
of
like,
the 8 signs
I
of beauty.
said,
That's what my grandma
I
used to tell
said
me all
if
the
I
time.
shave it, it's still gonna be there. It's just I have to shave the stuff on top of it. She thought if I shaved it, it would be gone.
Oh, no, you
Yeah.
still have follicles there.
Yeah, she didn't
My
understand.
my great grandmother would go behind me with bobby pins and pull this little piece. It didn't matter how long my hair was, right here. She'd pull it up and she'd go, "That is one of the 8 signs of beauty. You wear that proudly, little
You
girl."
wear that proudly, little girl.
Oh, stray cat. Hey, Shiz, how you doing,
Hi,
sweetheart?
Shiz.
How's everyone doing? But yeah, if you all are available at 8:00, it is an open table. We'll probably play some games or something. Who knows? You never know with us. We're crazy. And you should all come and visit. I can have like 10 people on this table. And you don't even have to say anything if you don't want to, because sometimes it's hard to get a word in edgewise because we talk a lot. But if you get out there with purpose, you could be heard. I swear.
Yeah.
Plus, we like new people come talk to us.
Yeah. Just for fun, just for fun. We like to have fun here.
Yeah, it's kind of a rule. It's a kind of rule.
We like to have fun with all our friends.
And then at 9:30 we have Gaming with Vixie, Don't Starve Together. So if you have Steam on your computer, you need to download Don't Starve Together. It's only $15. So much fun.
Well, I still do have a free copy.
Oh, somebody might need a free copy.
I have a free copy for somebody. For the first one that says,
Ooh, Jellybean says, Dane got me my paint roller last night, y'all.
Ooh,
that would be Splatoon 2, which we play on Thursday nights.
You're so excited.
You're so excited. I love my paint roller. I really should learn how to use other weapons, but I love my paint roller.
Yeah,
I was playing with it today.
Better and better paint rollers. I like the one I have now. The one I have now seems to splash people pretty well.
I love it. I love it.
But I really am enjoying Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Because we play that a lot too.
Also, just so everyone knows, so I don't forget, is please check out the description below when you get a chance. You can do it after the show if you want, once it loads up. There are links to our social media, but there's also links to Cherry's GoFundMe, and all of that money goes to her medical bills.
Yep.
And so Justin will be taking care of that. And even if it's just $1, you guys, if we all just gave $1, it would be amazing. Well, we could move mountains together if we just take that little inch, but now I know we all be broke sometimes, so don't feel bad if you can't do it. Right. But if you can't do it, could you please share the link on all your social media? Mm-hmm. And let everyone know, because not everyone knows. I still am getting people every day going, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know," because we can't get everybody else. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
There's lots of people.
Yeah.
Also, Shiz just released an update to Cherry Pickin', which is Cherry's merchandise shop, and all those proceeds go to Cherry's PayPal, which will work for Justin. Will be taking that. She says she has 2 more designs to add to the merch store, and it's all updated. So yeah, check that out. There's some really cute stuff. Really cute stuff. I'm excited. I think I'm in desperate need of a coffee cup. I don't know which one, but I think I need a coffee cup.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Shiz, for all your work, your hard work, and dealing with art. A freaky artist like myself, flaky, I should say. And Rich Morris is working on a piece for the store, and I'll get that to her as quickly as possible. And I know some of you are Rich Morris fans, and will probably like to get in on that. So I'll let you know as soon as that releases.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that was sweet. Nomi says, I donated the GoFundMe a few days ago. I chose to have my monthly yarn money go to there instead.
Oh,
that was very cool. So her yarn allowance went to the GoFundMe.
Aww.
That's very sweet. Self-sacrifice is respected.
Yeah.
You just took a look at the merch store, Chrissy. I bet it's hard to make a choice, isn't it? Because there's a few things I would like. I'm like, I don't know which one to choose. It's kind of like when I play TKO with all you freaks. I don't know which one to vote for. I like them both.
I like those shirts. They're actually nice shirts. Those
they're very well made shirts.
They hold up really well. They're very heavy material.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
And they print pretty heavily,
Yeah, it's on them. Yeah. I mean, most of Jimmy's wardrobe is TKO shirts. He has some from the merch site, but other than that, it's mostly TKO shirts. He loves those things.
Yeah.
He gets them all the time.
Yep.
Almost 3 years? Yeah. It's hell of nice. Now, let me tell you one thing about merch, shirts, anything that's washable. Turn it inside out.
Yeah. Yep.
Not many people know that. I'm always surprised when people don't know that. Turn it inside out before you wash it. First of all, the stink that you put on it from your body is on that side, so you'll wash it better.
Mm-hmm.
2, it's not going to damage the print as much or at all.
Mm-hmm.
So everything will last a lot longer.
Yep.
Cherry hug me every night. That's so sweet. That's okay. Grandbabies are really good at distraction. Yeah. That's their job. That is part of their job description. Well. Right? Eliza has a furry grandbaby that's very distracting.
Yeah.
She does. Right, Theo? Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. I was going to say something and it fell right out of my head. I hate it when that happens.
Aww.
Last night was fun. I enjoyed myself on Homespun Magic last night a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. If y'all didn't watch Homespun Magic yesterday while we were live, check out the replay. We had Carrie Crafts again. We had Jelly Bean. We had Goat. And everyone was talking about the doll. And and the two of us, because we're cute to look at. You should come just to look at us. And it's so much. It was just so much fun, and we talked about everything.
Mhm.
Almost a 12-hour day. Those are long days. Those
Wow.
12-hour days are long days. I don't care what you're doing. It doesn't matter. It's a long day. You're working on that big chunk of a D20.
Mm.
I love Carrie too. Carrie's gonna. All right, I'm gonna announce this because I'm very excited. Carrie and I talked after the show. She's gonna be a permanent addition to Thursday Night Show.
Yay!
I'm so excited. Chrissy, I feel that. I understand. Unfortunately, my mom can't keep up with my kids. Or I'd send them over. Here, take her for an hour. She's getting too old. Poor thing. Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm very excited. Carrie is such a sweet thing, and she is so funny, and she's so real. She's such a real person. I love her. I've been trying to get her on for like a year. So I'm very excited. It's very exciting. Oh, and also I want to remind everybody we have the memorial service on Monday at 8:00 for Cherry Rants. If you want to send me any information, if you want to make a video stating something, if you want to send pictures or videos to me, you can send Discord, Instagram. If not, you can always send them to vixen.littlepaw@gmail.com. And we'll get them up there. It's going to be an open table. People, you can come on for 5 minutes. You don't have to stay for the whole thing. You don't have to be in the beginning. It just, when you feel like popping up, being on the table, you're more than welcome. I hope you all can make it. I think it'll be a great time to celebrate Cherry's life and what she means to us. And that's always the best way to keep people alive, is sharing their stories, the ones you shared with them. So you're watching your dasher make a wrong turn on the. I had a dasher park outside my house and yell at me once. Are you this? Yeah. I've driven by 5 times. That's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
I don't know what else to say to that. What else are you going to say to that? I don't know.
Oh, Cherry was the third person to follow me.
That's awesome.
Re-rant.
I call re-rants. That's awesome, Chrissy. I can't wait to see you. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Shiz, I just emailed you. By the way, this is where we get all our. This is like open discussion too. You guys don't. I'm not saying that you won't be edited, because YouTube does that sometimes.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll pop up. Of course, Myrtle.
Yeah, Myrtle.
I'll be here the whole time, but that's because I have the buttons. Somebody with buttons has got to be here.
She's got the power.
But you couldn't stop me.
Yes.
8 p.m. Eastern. Yep. 8 p.m. Eastern. And Shiz, I'm going to send you an invite special, because I know that Shiz admitted to me something. She's internet illiterate. She has a hard time surfing the net. I said, "Are you in the Discord?" She says, "Kinda."
Kinda.
I don't know how that works. And she says, "I'm old." I'm like, "You're a couple years older than me." Not that old.
It's okay. I'm a librarian. I know how these things work. I help people all the time with
Tiny human
If you
volleyball
need help,
practice.
just ask.
Tiny human volleyball practice is very important. I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You'll be on the road, but you'll be there. I know you will. You're always on our shows. You lovely human being. Stop that. It's contagious.
I'm so sorry.
We got Don't Starve Together tonight. You can't be doing that.
I know. I didn't have coffee today.
You
I
need
was
to have
bad
coffee.
girl. I was bad girl. That's why I wanted the watermelon stuff. Strawberry watermelon.
I want a strawberry watermelon.
Just a little sip from the,
Does
strawberry
your Walmart carry
watermelon.
them?
I have one. I just
No. You just
didn't
haven't put it in yet?
because I was like, I don't want to be awake all night.
Really? That'll keep you awake all night? Just the one?
Oh, those things like make me go.
Oh gosh.
You've seen me, Vixie. You know.
Oh, you're just Discord illiterate. Okay.
Oh, she's just Discord illiterate.
It's don't starve together. Don't sleep together, silly. Discord isn't that bad. Well, Discord was originally made by coders, so they kind of take for granted that you know stuff. So yeah, I can see how some people can't quite. Once you get it, though, you get it.
Yeah.
Once you kind of get it, it's like, oh, okay.
You just swipe.
It takes a minute. There's a lot of swiping, yeah. Swipe. You can drink a pot of coffee. I'm terrible. When I worked at the coffee houses, we would always pour 2 espressos at once because those are the kind of types we had.
Yep.
So, and a lot of people got 1 shot of espresso. I love you people. You non-real coffee drinkers who only get 1 shot of espresso because that extra shot went into my cup.
Yes.
So I would drink like 20 shots of espresso a day, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you, my days off, I had to really make sure I drank my coffee on those days off because the headaches were real.
Yeah, I used to be a barista too.
Yep.
Up in Alaska. And it was
Even
fun.
5 minutes before bed. Well, I
Pushing
drink
down the thing. Like,
at night. I drink the sips with caffeine in it
oh,
instead of soda. I don't drink soda anymore, so
I don't either.
I started drinking sips, and the soda doesn't even taste good anymore. I tried it. I had like a whole case of cherry Coke, and I'm like, gave it away because it tasted like nail polish remover.
Ew.
It was gross. I'm like, this is gross. I don't like this.
Ew.
But I drink a lot of coffee if I'm allowed. And I was so excited when I found my Dunkin's in cold brew.
Yeah, that's what
My
you
life
told
was
me.
complete.
What everybody have for supper?
I haven't had mine yet, but I have a
does
roast beef
everybody-
sandwich waiting for me.
Ooh.
From
I
Publix.
had potatoes and I had red beets and red beet greens. That's what I had for supper.
Red beets.
Yep, and potatoes.
I don't think I've ever had red beet greens.
They're really good. They
And
taste-
honestly, I
Yum.
eat beets pickled.
I love pickled beets too.
That's how I eat them. I can't really eat them any other way. They taste too much earthy.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
You're
And
one
I
of
admit it, but I really like
those.
them pickled. I could eat them with
I
every
do
meal.
too.
The pickled ones, I could eat them with
I
every meal.
love pickled beets. I love
Pork loin? I know it's loin. I'm just being
pork
an ass.
loin. Oh,
Pork loin, mashed taters, and peas. That
that
is
sounds
to die for.
delicious.
Dasher's here,
Jar in the
Subway.
cabinet.
You have a jar in your cabinet.
Yeah,
I
they
get
do.
the little single serves of the
Cold cut
Aunt-
trio with lettuce, tomato,
Auntie
green peppers,
something.
onions, mayo, salt, and pepper. Ooh, that sounds good.
I have roast beef waiting for me. A Publix sub with a crusty bread.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Mhm.
All that sounds delicious.
I see a little tail.
I
I
see
see a
it.
floofer tail.
I know.
Aunt Nellie, thank you. I get the single serve cups because I'm the only one who eats them. So I get the little single serve cups of the diced pickled beets, and I love that they're diced.
I've never had those.
Oh,
We
they're the
make
best.
we make those. We make pickled beets. We
So do
make
we.
them and can them.
Yeah, we used to when I was in Michigan. Root vegetables don't do very well down here because of the moisture is way too high for
Oh,
them.
really?
Well, I'm right, and the salt and the moisture like counterproductive
Oh.
because I'm right by the.
Like if you can it yourself, you mean?
No, if I try to grow it myself,
Oh, if you grow it.
because I don't buy them out of
Oh.
the produce here is weird.
Oh,
Liza,
okay. Okay.
the zucchinis are only this big.
Why?
Zucchinis should be as big as my arm.
Yes.
Okay, beets look like radishes. I thought they were dark radishes the first time I saw them.
Yeah.
They're so small, so small.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm not paying that much money.
No.
Publix fried chicken is the bomb. I just had that the other day. I love Publix fried chicken. I like it better than anybody else's fried chicken. It is so good. It's crunchy. Crunchy.
Dane, aren't you going to Michigan next week?
Now you go to Michigan next week. If you go to Michigan, you need to get me some Superman ice cream.
What's Superman ice cream?
I have no idea. It was something that was created at the. I didn't realize growing up it was something that was just in Michigan. And they carry it in a few stores up north and other states, but they're mostly northern states. I found some online. I could get 30 gallons of it, like one of those big things like Baskin Robbins has. But it would be $300.
Holy cow.
So I didn't get it.
Yeah, that's
Alma, Michigan. Yeah. You spelled it right. They'll have Superman ice cream. I don't know how you'd ship it to me though, honestly, but it's my favorite. It's like
dry ice.
It's yellow, blue, and red.
So maybe it's banana flavor.
No, it's lemon. The yellow is
Lemon?
definitely lemon. The blue is Blue Moon, which I don't know what that flavor is. It's like a creamy, sweet flavor.
Cotton candy, maybe?
I don't know. They just called it Blue Moon. And I don't know what the red is at all.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
very subtle flavor. Superman ice cream is a very subtle flavor. It's creamy. It's
So you've
sweet.
had it.
I love it.
Oh, okay.
I had it all the time when I was growing up. It was my favorite ice cream. And then I moved and somebody asked me what my favorite ice cream was. I was like, Superman ice cream. They're like, what's that? And I'm like, you don't know what Superman ice cream is?
Oh.
And we had one of the ice cream shops actually made it once down here, and I bought some, and it was so good. And they haven't made it since.
Oh.
And I'm like, that was rude. That was a tease. I told them that too. I'm like, that was like teasing me. You need to make it again.
Yeah.
The closest Publix is 4 hours away. Oh my gosh. Not in PA. I lived in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. For a while.
I've been there.
And if you're going to eat out in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, just about anywhere in Pennsylvania, find yourself a diner. They have the best diners in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they do have the best.
Forget any of the chain restaurants. Go to a diner. That's the only place I went out to eat when I was there.
Yeah.
People are like, didn't you miss? I missed nothing.
Right.
I love diner food. It's the best.
And
if I feel like having pancakes at 10 o'clock at night, I can have pancakes.
They have some really awesome, like, Amish cooking places there.
And they have Dutch and Amish.
Yeah. Like,
it's the best.
Restaurants.
It's the best.
Oh.
First time I ever had a croquette. A chicken croquette.
Oh, yeah.
Was in Pennsylvania. Oh,
yeah.
Things were good. Oh, what? And pierogies. I never had pierogies until I went to Pennsylvania. Yeah. I love those suckers.
I do too.
They are terrible for you, but I love them. Fry them up in some butter with lots and lots of onions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They go good with anything, like anything.
Yeah.
You can eat them cold for breakfast in the morning.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Lots of salt.
Yeah. Not eat them cold. No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm telling you. I love them things. When I lived in Florida, I could walk to public. Yeah. In fact, that's because we have them everywhere. They're like on every other corner. they're like Florida's Starbucks. And the ones on Beachside don't care if you go in barefooted with your swimsuit on. They don't care. On Beachside, they don't care. So you can run in and get a drink and get something to eat from the deli and go back out. I'm near Amish cooking grub with the chicken croquettes.
Jelly
Chicken croquette, those are bad for. That's okay. If you haven't had chicken croquette, it's chicken and stuffing, and they roll it into a ball, and then they bread it and deep fry it. Those things are terrible for you. They're like fat bombs, but I love them.
They're delicious.
And they serve them with gravy over them.
Yes.
Potatoes and gravy. And so it's like carb. It's carb heaven.
You all know why
oh
I'm fat now. I was born in Pennsylvania. You know my ancestors.
Pennsylvanians eat starch, but they know how to eat starch. It's not just they eat starch; they know how to eat starch.
We would eat. Here's what our staple snack. Here is a staple snack of ours. A traditional Pennsylvanian staple snack. We would cook macaroni, dump some whole milk in it, put a bunch of butter in it, put salt and pepper in it, and eat it.
Yeah, it's a hot cereal.
That was our snack.
Mm-hmm.
And we called it macaroni and milk.
Mm-hmm. I don't care for it.
That was our
I'd do it without the milk.
It was just so good. So good.
It's macaroni and cheese without cheese.
Yeah. Yep.
But I do it without the milk because I'm a little allergic to milk, so I have to be careful how much I drink. I'm only a little sensitive. I'm not really allergic. I'm a little sensitive. I have to be careful.
And we had macaroni and cheese, homemade macaroni and cheese.
Like every other night.
And we had this stuff called slippery noodles, which is basically
a dumpling.
Dumpling.
You
know what it is.
Oh, yeah. They're like a thin dumpling.
They're like
delicious.
egg noodles.
Yeah.
That you make yourself.
So they're thicker than the ones you get in. They're thicker than the ones you get in the store because you make them homemade, and you boil them in the gravy, right?
You make chicken soup basically, and you just plop them down in real quick. You gotta be fat about it.
And this was a side dish, guys.
Good.
It's a side dish. It's not a meal. It's a side dish.
Oh, we used it as a meal.
Oh my gosh! Some of the families I go, and there was like four starches on the plate.
With bread and butter.
It would be like potatoes, noodles, corn, and a little piece of chicken.
Yeah,
and I'd be like, they're like, you want bread and butter with that, honey?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
a lot of starch. I was poor, but I could have gotten really, really, really fat really quickly there, even being poor, because people want to feed you wherever you went. It's easy. It's easy. 3 months. Now, when I lived in Michigan, we had to do a 2-hour drive to get groceries, and we got groceries once a month. Sometimes we'd run in for stuff if we absolutely needed to, but we canned a lot, we froze a lot,
Yeah.
So 4 months. The hardest part is fresh vegetables and fruit because it goes bad so quickly. Well, at least down here it does. That's the hardest part.
Right.
Did that with rice? Oh, we used to do that with rice too. We didn't do butter though. We had cinnamon and brown sugar with milk. It was kind of like rice pudding without the egg. Basically. I still eat that in the morning sometimes for breakfast. Mac and cheese is a vegetable here. That's crazy though. The whole idea of having mashed potatoes and some kind of pasta on the same plate blows my mind every time. I'm like, I don't know how to deal with this. Or Italians. Like my mom dated this Italian guy. He wanted a lasagna at Christmas. Not instead of Christmas dinner, with Christmas dinner. Like lasagna was one of the things, it was a side dish he put next to the mashed potatoes. And I would be like, I don't understand. Like maybe either or, but you doing both? What?
Yeah. The puppy
He ate Dutch food, like the real chicken pup.
Yeah, that's what we called it, chicken pot pie.
Yeah.
The puppy just brought this to me.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Like,
is
what
he eating a book?
This? I don't know.
I don't
where
know.
did he get it from?
And you're talking about chicken and potatoes, etc.
Yeah.
Oh no! When I make chicken pot pie, I actually make
chicken pot pie. That's what we called it.
I am such a snob. When I make chicken pot pie, I make my filling from scratch. I boil down a carcass, kind of thing, and I make the crust and I roll it out on a sheet pan and put it in the oven. And then I take a bowl and I put the filling in, and then I break up pieces of the pie on top, so it's nice and flaky and not soggy.
Now, see, I've never made that kind of chicken pot pie.
It's delicious. You would love it.
I've never made that kind.
So good.
Yeah.
It blows my mind too when I live here. Gimme hi. Oh, it's Kendra. I see your picture. Hi, Kendra.
Hi.
Oh yeah,
Kendra.
see, it's Kendra Lash.
I haven't seen you in a
Hubby
long
likes
time.
Boston chicken, Boston Market pot pies. But Boston. So
yeah.
Oh, I love gluten-free. When you make pie crust, it's like try not to touch it as much as possible. Because I'm hungry. It's time for dinner. But when you make pie crust with gluten flour, with regular flour, you try not to touch it. Because if you touch it, it'll get tough. So you roll it out once, put it in there, you're done. You pray as you put it in that it goes in smoothly because you don't want to touch it. All right. Good night. Have a great night. But with the gluten-free crust that I make, it likes to be touched. Oh. It likes you to press it in there and make it all even and stuff.
Wow.
And it's so flaky. It's a vinegar crust, so I put a little vinegar in it. Oh. You don't taste it, but it really makes you can see the layers of flakiness, and it's very buttery. And it is delicious. Hubby's like, we can have gluten-free crust instead of regular crust, right?
Awesome.
And so the kids can eat that. So
good. See, I'm not good at. Oh, we gotta go. Is that what you're gonna say?
We got 2 minutes.
Oh, I am not good at that sort of stuff.
Cooking?
Yeah, I'm not good at cooking.
You have to like cooking to be a cook.
Yeah, I guess I don't really like to cook.
I like to cook, but I like to cook when I cook for like 30 people at once. Mm-hmm. That's one of my problems. I'm like, okay, I'm cooking for an army, and like multiple servings. Like I'll start with homemade chicken noodle soup. We'll go on to pot roast with potatoes and carrots, and then we'll have some kind of dessert like pie or cake or something. I cook like all day. Mm-hmm. Like for a while there, I was considering having 2 ovens.
Wow.
And stovetops for a while there. When we had friends that came over to play.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, but hubby cooks by remote because I'm here a lot. When
Craig.
And he cooks by remote. He's really good at it too.
What does the puppy have?
Assuming the kids can eat that, assuming it gets to them after I get all of it. House of 5 and then the National Guard. Yes, it's true though. That's how I cook. When I cook a lot. And then I'll have all these leftovers that have to be eaten, and none of us want to look at them after the 3rd time. It's a good thing. I don't know about you guys, but I can turn out leftovers into something else. Now, I might not ever make it again because I don't know what I put in it. But, like, I'll take all the left. If at the end of the week, if we have a lot of different leftover meats, just, like enough for one person, like there's some hamburger, there's some sausages, there's some chicken, there's some pork. I dice all that up and I make what we call no fish jambalaya with rice and bacon and onions and peppers and tomato sauce. And I mix that all together.
Delicious.
Ooh, my mouth watered. That sounds delicious.
It does.
But that's how I cook up leftovers. I'm like mixing everything together. Or my famous ramen. What do we have in the fridge? Because I throw meat and vegetables into ramen, whatever I can get my hands on.
Wow.
So, because I like real ramen.
Yeah.
Oh no, is Sammy barking?
Yeah, there's somebody.
He's
up
trying
there.
really hard to hear. He's trying really hard not to bark. Look at him. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. He's like, trying really hard, Grammy. It's rough.
It's rough.
Oh, thank you everyone for coming today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, next week we're not going to have a makeup table. It's not going away forever. It's just going away next week for now. Keep your eyes open in the Discord to find out what's going on. Tonight we have Vixie. Everyone, please hop in. Get up on this table and talk to us. Maybe we'll play some games.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. Maybe I'll pull out my Cards Against the Humanity and jiggy with it. You never know.
Oh.
You never know. Maybe if Mel brings her cards, we might play Dis or Dat.
Oh.
Or whatever that. Would you rather do this or that?
Oh.
That game?
Oh.
And then there's that other one. It's where you read the words but they sound like something else. Balderdash.
Balderdash, yeah.
No. Mad
Gab.
Mad Gab. That one.
Yes.
I love Mad Gab.
I want to do that one.
Well, let's hope she comes tonight.
Okay.
I don't know what her plans are.
I won't get excited.
Don't get too excited. But if she does show up, we can ask her. Because she loves that game too. All right. I love all your faces. I will see you in an hour.
That means we need more people.
We need a lot more people if we're going to play games.
Hint.
Hint,
Love
hint,
you.
nudge, nudge,
Love
wink,
you.
wink. Okay, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Don't wanna get closer. If you're playing with my mind, it ain't fair. Don't wanna spend my energy. Give my attention if yours ain't there. I don't wanna give you the best of me. If you're just gonna give the rest, you see, I don't play the long game unless I'm your end game, babe. Don't you do it to me what you wouldn't want somebody to do to you. Follow the golden rule, we won't have no problems. Hey, don't you go making a fool of me. Don't make no mistake loving you. But if you're running around on me, let me spell it out for you. ITGAS. If I'm not the one you're missing,